Emotional well-being and stress management are vital, yet often overlooked, factors that influence longevity. Chronic stress and persistent negative emotions can have profound effects on physical health, accelerating aging and increasing susceptibility to a variety of diseases. In older adults, the ability to manage stress effectively and maintain emotional balance is closely linked to longer life expectancy and improved quality of life. Stress triggers the release of hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which, when persistently elevated, can damage the cardiovascular system, weaken the immune system, and increase inflammation in the body. High stress levels are associated with higher risks of heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and even certain cancers. Over time, chronic stress can also impair brain function, affecting memory, focus, and decision-making, which are crucial for maintaining independence and managing daily life in seniors. Emotional well-being, on the other hand, acts as a protective factor. Seniors who maintain a positive outlook, experience joy, and engage in meaningful activities tend to have lower stress levels and better overall health. Optimism, gratitude, and resilience are linked to lower rates of chronic illness, better immune function, and enhanced cardiovascular health. Emotional stability allows older adults to navigate life's challenges with greater ease, reducing the negative impact of stress on their bodies and minds. Social support plays a critical role in emotional health. Strong relationships with family, friends, and the community provide outlets for sharing concerns, receiving encouragement, and gaining perspective. Socially connected seniors are better equipped to handle stress, experience less anxiety, and maintain higher levels of life satisfaction. Isolation and loneliness, conversely, amplify stress responses and are associated with higher rates of depression, cognitive decline, and mortality. Practical strategies for managing stress and promoting emotional well-being include mindfulness practices, meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, and regular physical activity. Engaging in hobbies, volunteering, and pursuing creative or spiritual interests provide purpose and joy, further reducing stress and enhancing resilience. Seeking professional support when needed, such as counseling or therapy, can also help seniors process emotions effectively and develop coping strategies. Nutrition plays a fundamental role in determining longevity, especially for older adults. As the body ages, metabolism slows, digestive efficiency declines, and nutrient needs shift. Adopting healthy eating habits can help seniors maintain a strong immune system, preserve muscle mass, protect bone health, and prevent chronic diseases, all of which are critical for a longer, healthier life. Poor dietary habits, on the other hand, increase the risk of heart disease, diabetes, obesity, cognitive decline, and overall mortality. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats provides essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that combat inflammation and oxidative stress, which are major contributors to aging and chronic diseases. Foods high in fiber, such as whole grains, legumes, and vegetables, aid digestion, regulate blood sugar levels, and reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. Adequate protein intake is equally important, as it supports muscle repair, maintains strength, and reduces the risk of sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass that can compromise mobility and independence. Hydration is another crucial aspect of healthy eating for seniors. Older adults often experience a diminished sense of thirst, which can lead to dehydration. Proper fluid intake supports kidney function, cardiovascular health, and cognitive function. Water, herbal teas, and hydrating foods like fruits and vegetables should be prioritized, while sugary drinks and excessive caffeine should be limited. Limiting processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats is essential. These foods contribute to inflammation, weight gain, and chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and certain cancers. Instead, seniors should focus on nutrient-dense options that provide maximum health benefits without excessive calories. Healthy fats from sources like olive oil, nuts, and fatty fish support brain health and reduce the risk of heart disease. Meal planning and portion control also help maintain a healthy weight, which is closely linked to longevity. Overeating, even healthy foods, can lead to weight gain and metabolic issues, while skipping meals can result in nutrient deficiencies. Mindful eating, which involves paying attention to hunger and satiety cues, can promote healthier eating patterns and improve digestion. In addition to physical health, nutrition influences mental and emotional well-being. Certain nutrients, such as omega-3 fatty acids, B vitamins, and antioxidants, support brain function, mood regulation, and stress resilience. Seniors who maintain healthy eating habits are more likely to enjoy higher energy levels, better mood, and improved cognitive function, all of which contribute to a longer, more fulfilling life. In summary, healthy eating habits are a cornerstone of longevity. A nutrient-rich diet, proper hydration, limited processed foods, and mindful eating practices support physical, cognitive. As we age, the likelihood of developing chronic health conditions increases significantly. Diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, arthritis, and chronic respiratory conditions are common among seniors and can profoundly impact both quality of life and lifespan. While aging itself is inevitable, how well these chronic conditions are managed plays a critical role in determining longevity. Effective disease management can reduce complications, maintain independence, and significantly extend life expectancy. Chronic conditions often interact with one another, creating a complex web of health challenges. For instance, uncontrolled diabetes can lead to heart disease, kidney failure, or neuropathy, while hypertension increases the risk of stroke and cognitive decline. Managing these conditions through regular monitoring, medication adherence, lifestyle adjustments, and regular medical checkups is essential for preventing severe complications. Seniors who actively participate in their own care often experience fewer hospitalizations, better mobility, and improved overall health outcomes. Lifestyle modifications are a cornerstone of chronic disease management. A balanced diet, regular physical activity, and avoidance of harmful habits such as smoking or excessive alcohol consumption can help control symptoms and slow disease progression. For example, maintaining a heart-healthy diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can regulate blood pressure and cholesterol levels, reducing the risk of cardiovascular events. Similarly, regular low-impact exercise strengthens muscles and joints, improves insulin sensitivity, and enhances cardiovascular health, all of which are vital for managing chronic illnesses. Equally important is adherence to prescribed medications and treatment plans. Seniors must work closely with healthcare providers to adjust medications as needed and monitor for side effects. Regular screenings and checkups allow for early detection of complications, which can be life-saving. Education about the disease and its management empowers seniors to make informed choices and take proactive steps in their care, reducing anxiety and improving outcomes. Mental health also influences chronic disease management. Depression, stress, or cognitive decline can lead to neglect of medications, poor diet, and inactivity, exacerbating existing conditions. Engaging in social activities, mindfulness practices, and counseling when needed supports emotional well-being, which in turn improves physical health. Social connections are more than just sources of companionship, they are a key factor in determining lifespan. Numerous studies have shown that seniors who maintain strong relationships with family, friends, and their community tend to live longer and experience better overall health compared to those who are isolated. Loneliness and social isolation are linked to increased risks of depression, cognitive decline, cardiovascular disease, and even premature death. In essence, the quality and quantity of social interactions directly influence both mental and physical well-being in older adults. Engaging with others provides emotional support, which is crucial for managing stress. Life in older age often brings challenges such as loss of loved ones, health issues, or reduced mobility. Having a network of friends and family provides a safety net during these difficult times, helping seniors cope more effectively. Emotional support reduces stress hormones like cortisol, which, when chronically elevated, can damage the heart, impair immune function, and accelerate aging. Socially connected individuals also tend to have higher self-esteem and a greater sense of purpose, both of which are linked to longer life expectancy. Beyond emotional benefits, social connections encourage healthier behaviors. Seniors who engage with others are more likely to participate in physical activity, maintain regular medical checkups, and adopt nutritious diets. Group activities, such as walking clubs, hobby groups, or volunteering, promote both physical and cognitive health while strengthening social bonds. In contrast, socially isolated seniors are more likely to lead sedentary lifestyles, skip medical appointments, and neglect their nutrition, all of which negatively impact longevity. Cognitive health is also influenced by social engagement. Meaningful conversations, problem-solving in group settings, and participation in community activities stimulate the brain and enhance memory and thinking skills. This mental stimulation can slow cognitive decline and reduce the risk of dementia, making social interaction a form of exercise for the brain. Technology has made it easier for seniors to stay connected, even if mobility is limited. Video calls, social media, and online communities provide opportunities for meaningful engagement and support. However, in-person interactions remain particularly valuable because they involve physical presence, touch, and nonverbal communication, all of which strengthen emotional bonds. Sleep is a cornerstone of health and longevity, yet it is often undervalued, especially in older adults. Quality sleep allows the body to repair itself, consolidate memories, regulate hormones, and maintain metabolic and immune functions. For seniors, achieving restorative sleep is particularly important because sleep patterns naturally change with age, often leading to lighter, shorter, or fragmented sleep. Insufficient or poor quality sleep is linked to a host of health problems, including cardiovascular disease, diabetes, cognitive decline, and weakened immunity, all of which can shorten life expectancy. The benefits of good sleep are widespread. During deep sleep stages, the body produces growth hormone, which supports tissue repair, muscle maintenance, and bone health, critical factors for aging adults. Sleep also aids in brain function, allowing the consolidation of memories and the removal of neurotoxic waste products. This process is vital for cognitive health and reducing the risk of dementia. Chronic sleep deprivation impairs decision-making, attention, and reaction time, increasing the likelihood of accidents, falls, and injuries, which are particularly dangerous for seniors. Sleep patterns are influenced by multiple factors, including lifestyle, environment, and health conditions. Maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, helps regulate the body's internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally. Creating a sleep-friendly environment, cool, dark, and quiet, also improves sleep quality. Limiting caffeine, alcohol, and heavy meals before bedtime can prevent disturbances and promote deeper sleep. Physical activity during the day has been shown to improve sleep quality in older adults. Moderate exercise helps regulate circadian rhythms, reduce anxiety, and decrease the time it takes to fall asleep. Relaxation techniques, such as meditation, deep breathing, or gentle stretching before bed, can reduce stress and prepare the mind and body for restorative sleep. Addressing sleep disorders is equally important. Conditions such as sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, and insomnia are common in older adults and can significantly disrupt sleep patterns. Seeking medical advice and following treatment plans can prevent the negative health consequences associated with chronic poor sleep. Cognitive health is a critical, yet often overlooked, indicator of longevity. Mental sharpness, memory retention, and the ability to think clearly influence not only daily functioning but also overall life expectancy. Seniors with strong cognitive abilities tend to manage their health better, maintain independence longer, and engage more actively with their environment, all of which contribute to a longer, healthier life. Conversely, cognitive decline, whether due to aging, disease, or lifestyle factors, is associated with higher risks of disability, illness, and early mortality. The brain, like the body, requires consistent exercise to stay healthy. Cognitive activities such as reading, learning new skills, solving puzzles, playing strategic games, or even engaging in stimulating conversations help strengthen neural pathways and preserve memory. Research shows that older adults who engage regularly in mentally challenging tasks are less likely to develop dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Even daily activities like cooking new recipes, managing finances, or using technology can contribute to maintaining mental acuity. Physical health and cognitive sharpness are deeply interconnected. Cardiovascular health directly impacts brain function, as the brain relies on a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients delivered through healthy blood vessels. Regular exercise, a balanced diet rich in antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids, and maintaining healthy blood pressure and cholesterol levels all support brain function. Conversely, chronic conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, or obesity can accelerate cognitive decline, emphasizing the importance of holistic health management for longevity. Social interaction also plays a vital role in cognitive maintenance. Engaging in meaningful relationships, participating in group activities, and staying socially active stimulates the brain and reduces stress, which has neuroprotective effects. Loneliness and social isolation, common among seniors, are linked to faster cognitive decline and higher mortality rates. Emotional well-being, therefore, is a key component of maintaining mental sharpness. Sleep quality and stress management further influence cognitive health. Poor sleep impairs memory consolidation and problem-solving abilities, while chronic stress releases cortisol, which can damage brain cells over time. Mindfulness practices, meditation, and relaxation techniques help preserve mental function and contribute to overall longevity. As we age, our bodies undergo natural changes that make maintaining a healthy weight and adequate muscle mass essential for longevity and overall well-being. Aging often brings a slower metabolism, decreased muscle mass, and increased fat accumulation, particularly around the abdomen. These changes, if not managed, can increase the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, hypertension, and joint problems. Maintaining a healthy weight is not just about aesthetics, it directly impacts mobility, organ function, and the ability to live independently. Muscle mass plays a critical role in sustaining physical strength and functional independence in older adults. Sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle tissue, begins as early as the 30s but accelerates after 60. Reduced muscle mass weakens the body, making everyday activities like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even standing up from a chair challenging. Maintaining or building muscle through resistance training, weight-bearing exercises, and adequate protein intake helps preserve strength, balance, and flexibility, thereby reducing the risk of falls and fractures, which are major contributors to morbidity in seniors. Body weight alone does not tell the full story. Seniors with normal weight but low muscle mass can still face serious health risks, highlighting the importance of body composition rather than focusing solely on the scale. A balance between fat and lean muscle is key to longevity. Excess fat, particularly visceral fat around internal organs, is strongly linked to metabolic syndrome, inflammation, and cardiovascular disease. Conversely, insufficient body fat can leave the body vulnerable to nutrient deficiencies and energy loss, impairing immunity and healing. Nutrition is a cornerstone in maintaining healthy weight and muscle mass. Adequate intake of protein, vitamins, and minerals supports muscle repair, bone health, and metabolic function. Coupled with regular physical activity, particularly strength and resistance exercises, proper nutrition helps seniors maintain a stable weight, prevent muscle loss, and promote overall vitality. Mental health is also influenced by weight and muscle condition. Individuals who maintain their physical health often experience higher confidence, better mobility, and less dependency on others, which in turn improves emotional well-being. This positive feedback loop strengthens their ability to engage in daily life and social activities, contributing to a longer, healthier lifespan. In summary, maintaining a healthy weight and robust muscle mass is fundamental for aging well. It reduces the risk of chronic diseases, supports mobility and independence, and enhances mental health, making it a cornerstone of longevity for older adults. Staying physically active is one of the most significant predictors of a longer and healthier life. For older adults, regular movement not only prolongs lifespan but also enhances the quality of life, allowing them to maintain independence and perform daily activities with ease. Physical activity encompasses more than just structured exercise. It includes walking, gardening, climbing stairs, household chores, and other forms of movement that keep the body engaged. Studies consistently show that seniors who maintain consistent activity levels experience lower risks of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and certain types of cancer. Exercise supports cardiovascular health by strengthening the heart muscle, improving blood circulation, and lowering blood pressure. Stronger muscles and bones reduce the risk of falls and fractures, which are common causes of disability in older adults. Additionally, physical activity helps maintain joint flexibility and mobility, preventing stiffness and chronic pain, which can otherwise limit independence. Even moderate activities, like brisk walking for 30 minutes a day, can provide significant health benefits. Beyond physical benefits, staying active also supports mental health. Regular movement stimulates the release of endorphins, which help alleviate stress, anxiety, and depression. It also promotes better sleep patterns, which are essential for overall health and recovery. Cognitive benefits are notable too. Physically active seniors tend to have sharper memory and slower cognitive decline compared to sedentary peers. Activities that require coordination, balance, and thinking, such as dancing or Tai Chi, provide an additional boost to brain health. Importantly, physical activity doesn't have to be intense to be effective. Consistency matters more than intensity, and even low-impact exercises like walking, swimming, or gentle yoga can have profound effects on longevity. Social aspects of exercise, such as group fitness classes or walking with friends, further enhance health by promoting emotional well-being and reducing feelings of isolation.